What's up, me? It's been a good day today. I'm gonna tell you, man. It's been a good day. It's so nice outside too. Like this perfect spring weather. Like the smells, bro. It's like bringing me back to childhood. And I'm feeling pretty good too. I ain't gonna lie. So woke up, took care of the hair. One goal accomplished right off the bat. So that's cool. Getting back into my better groove, going to Walmart, buying food again, being less retarded than I have been being. Um, and then I went to the gym. I got bored. I went to the gym. First time I've been to the gym since like late January. I was in there for like an hour. I mostly just walked and I did a couple of chest and triceps. But so that was cool, man. That was really cool. And then there's a video game store right by that gym, so I went in there and bought some games for my 360 because I keep it cutting edge. I got the 360, which I know about that. It came out 20 years ago. It's a 20-year-old console. That's crazy. I'm so old. But yeah, I got Diablo 3 and XCOM, and they both seem to be very fun. And I'm fixing to go play me some Diablo 3 when I get back from this little walk here. But yeah, man. So I got the games, went home, and I was like, oh yeah, I said I was gonna go to a meeting today too. And this is where I get a little insincere. I'm glad, homie. I'm glad you told me about that insincere thing. It made me think about it. It kind of helps me think differently to use that term to describe my behavior. So I definitely don't hold it against you for saying that, for sure. And I can definitely show you here in a second. But I just wanted to say, I watch all these commentary channels about Brendan Schaub and Joe Rogan, Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer, and how they're all a bunch of douchebags who can't take criticism, and how funny it is to like point out their hypocrisy. It's like this whole subgenre on YouTube, just like talking shit about Brendan Schaub, like the main one, and then you got like Tony Hinchcliffe, Joe Rogan, these guys. Like the only people out of that whole scene that are even funny to me is what the hell? I can't. Norman. I don't know why I can't. Mark Norman and Shane Gillis. So yeah, insincerity, right? See why I'm forgetting my train of thoughts? Because I'm a little bit high right now. You see, so I went to the meeting, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get some more weed. Even though the weed I just got fucking sucked ass and like I felt stupid. I'm just like in this humiliation phase, and I'm still off these gas station heroin. I guess it's probably about to be illegal soon. It looks like anyway. So I don't have any problem quitting that one because it won't even be available anymore. That's the easiest way to quit and sober up, is to have the substance no longer be available. That's like the easiest way to quit something, obviously. Um, so I go to the meeting, and I got a different attitude. A couple months ago when I was sober, I was like just critical of a lot of the things I was seeing in these meetings. And of course, as soon as I walk in there, I sit down. I didn't see the baby. As soon as I sit down, there's like a chick like 3 seats away from me with her baby. I'm like, oh, geez, of course, and I've already sat down, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good in the meetings. They were like 5 minutes in, they're still doing the readings. And then, of course, the next couple comes in with their baby, and they literally sit like the dude was like shoulder to shoulder to me. And so now I had 3 babies within like a 5-foot radius of me. And I just think that's funny because I was complaining about that a lot the last time I was sober. But other than that, I mean, I wasn't even complaining. I just finally like get up and go to the other side of the room because the baby was crying, and like, I mean, I didn't drive there to listen to babies cry, man. No offense, but so I went and sat somewhere else so I could hear the people sharing better. And I mean, so here's the insincerity. So I'm at the meeting. I'm like, I'm currently high at the meeting at the gas station heroin. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what the street name for that shit is. 7-hydroxy, 7-OH, whatever it is. So that's insincere right there, right? Yeah. I'm not even sober at the time of attending the meeting. And I text my boy during the meeting, like, hey, I get out this meeting at 7, slide through. So that's kind of insincere, right? I'm making deals during the meeting. But, like, I enjoyed the meeting. It was nice to just sit there and listen to him. Listen to people sharing. And it's kind of funny, man. Like, you got the newly sober people who are like within like their first 3 months who are like super excited, and they're like, they're just like dripping with confidence, and you're rooting for them, man. But like for me, like I'm rooting for your buddy, but like maybe it's projection. I've relapsed so many times. I'm just like, I'm rooting for your buddy, you just sit there and watch it. It's like so innocent, And then you got the people who got like more times than that, like up to a couple years, where those are like the people I like to hear from. The people who got like a year to 5 years. That's like the sweet spot for me. And then you got the old timers who it was all good though. I'm not even trying to criticize them, even though I don't want to. It's such a habit. I'm not even trying to criticize nobody. It was a great meeting. I'm not hating on nobody. It was all good. And so after the meeting, dude wasn't ready yet, so I drove back to the gym and went to the gym again and watched for like 15 minutes, and then he calls me. And so I get home from picking it up, bro, and like, this shit's actually pretty good. I haven't been this high since 2025. I definitely haven't been this high since I started using again in February or late January. So like, I'm doing pretty good, man. I got no complaints. Honestly, I was thinking about this. These last 6 months of me in just total solitude, I'm probably gonna remember this as like one of my favorite times of my life. Like when I'm old and decrepit, I'll think back on that time when I was totally my long vacation, like it was just me. Rest in peace to my dad. I love him. I still cry if I think about it too hard. It's been, almost 7 months now. But like that being said, man, there was a lot of stress involved with that. So it's been nice to just chill, man. Just chill. It hasn't been that bad. I can't really complain. Like, I guess the worst time I've had is like, maybe coming down off of some alcohol at some point, like back in November maybe, or December. But I mean, that's nothing compared to what I was going through before I moved out here, like living with my dad, like the rebel without a cause, man. I didn't give no fucks, bro. Like, everything was just so bleak and like despair, and it just fucking sucked, man. So like, it's been relatively stress-free. The only drama I've had is like, going to Stripes. I should have known better than going back to my old job thinking it was cool. I don't know why I thought it would be cool. I used to know better than that. Like in the past when I quit from there, because I worked there a bunch of times, but like in the past when I quit from there, I didn't show my face there for like a year and a half, 2 years or more. At this time it had only been like 4 months. And I ain't had no business being in there. And then so when I went there a second time, they were like, dude, you're not allowed. Because the first time I went, everything was cool. I guess they weren't expecting me, or no one had like made any official decisions about whether I am allowed to be in there or not, because I hadn't come back since I quit. But I guess since I showed up that first time, and then of course they told boss lady about it, I bet she was just like, she hadn't thought about it before that, but as soon as they told her that I was in there, she was probably like, oh, hell no, he is not allowed in here. He is not allowed in here. Like, she probably wasn't thinking about me at all until I went up in there, and then they told her I was in there, and then, like, it was just her reflex. Like, nope, he's not allowed in here. So the second time when I went in there, they're like, oh, my God, dude, you're not allowed in here. And I was like, for real? I was just in here, like, 2 weeks ago. Like, I feel like it was bullshit, but I still left, of course, but it took me a while to, like, deduce what the likelihood of what was going on was. That it was just a snap judgment, like, oh, hell no, you can't come in here. So, and then I had the audacity to go in there a third time. And as soon as I walked through the door, bro, because I went there late this time thinking I was slick, thinking like it wouldn't be a big deal. But as soon as I walked through the door, bro, the dude at the register was like, Joe, you gotta go, bro. Like, he said it as if, like, the cops were literally coming for me and I had, like, 2 kilos of fucking meth on me or something. Like the drama, like, the sense of urgency. He's like, Joe, you can't be in here. And so I left immediately that time because I was kind of nervous that they might call the cops or something. Because I'm so scary, oh my God. Just because I'm 6'8" and 300 pounds, ooh, I'm so scary. Look at me, do I look scary? So, like, I dipped out that time, but I got pissed off about it. Fucking. And so when I told my brothers about it, like, they both just ghosted me, and I had just, like, helped them receive funds, right? And so I felt entitled to their loyalty in the situation for them to at least, like, acknowledge it. Like, they literally ghosted me. Like, as soon as I texted them, they could tell I was drunk, and I get it. It's annoying and shit. I understand that. Trust me, nobody gets it more than they do, especially, but me too. But it was like, at this specific moment, it was like, dude, you just got the payoff, bro. You just sent me a thank you text and tell me your wife is, appreciates it and all that stuff. But now, like, it just pissed me off, man. And so, like, I'm all like, oh, you're just a fair weather guy. Like, you'd only help me out if things are going good. You won't help me out if things are going bad. And so, of course, he doesn't appreciate shit like that. And so, like, now, it's been a couple months since that happened. And so that was one thing, drama. And I guess the other drama was just my brothers, which I was already getting into. Like, so these last 2 months, I don't think I've talked to either one of my brothers for like a month at least, feels like. And that's okay. Like, there's no anger, malice. It's all good. But it's because, like, I always manage to fuck it up somehow when I start building rapport with them again. So this time it's like, how about we just not talk for like a long time, like 6 months? Because I don't even know if we've ever gone 6 whole months without talking before. I'm not sure that's ever happened. I know we've gone like a month here and there before, but 6 months? Yeah, I've gone 6 months without talking to Eric before, but I don't think I've ever gone that long without talking to Jeff. So, man, I hope y'all can hear this music, bro. Can y'all see this shit? They got a baseball game going on. They're playing the Jeopardy theme song. Man, I hope y'all can hear that. That's cool as fuck. So, yeah, dude, like, I'm feeling great. I feel a lot more clarity. I'm still on this Jesus business for sure, man. Like, I'm not gonna be a fair weather believer. I'm not gonna, now that I'm not drunk and I'm feeling in desperation, I'm gonna stop praying. Like, nah, I gotta keep it going because I'm doing good. That's, loyalty to God for sure. Like, so that helps me with my anxiety for sure. As soon as I start feeling anxiety, it's working for me, man. They just start like, Jesus loves me, Jesus loves me, Jesus loves me, I'm okay. And, like, I genuinely believe it. Like, I literally believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing to pay lip service to it. It's different, like, when you finally believe it. So that's cool. That's a victory. So, hopefully, if I go a long time without speaking to them, things will smooth themselves out. Or it's not that serious, man. Like, I just ain't got time to feel guilty, man. Like, I just don't have time for it. I'm 40 years old already, bro. I ain't got time to be feeling guilty anymore, man. I'm not gonna try to say I'm innocent of anything, but I'm not gonna sit here and feel guilty about it all the time. It's not doing nobody any good for me to sit here and feel guilty or feel angry. There's no anger. So it's cool to go to the meeting. Oh, I forgot to mention too. One of the dudes remembered me. He was like, "Hey, what's up, tall guy?" And I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" Like, since he remembered me, I was like, "Yeah, man, I had to go back out there and test it out again, man." And this dude, he said he claims to be sober since 1987. He's like one of the cool, like, old timer type dudes. And he's been sober since 1987. So I was like, "Yeah, dude, I had to go back out, test it out again." He was like, "That's the way it goes." And I was like, "Yeah, it's a never-ending party." And he just kind of chuckled. And yeah, it was cool to do the ending prayer and stuff, although it's not a prayer at the end of Narcotics Anonymous. But anyway, I'm out of time, so I'll talk to me and I'll talk to y'all later.